Hey guys, it's me Adrian again. I'm out here in the desert. I'm enjoying a nice Sunday afternoon. Looking around, see if I find any late season snakes or lizards or anything like that out in this wash. As you can see, it's kind of rocky and scrubby. It's good habitat for many kinds of snakes. I do have my snake stick. I've made videos about this before. I can see that there are ants still active. But today's episode, or well, this episode right now, it's about my GoPro hat. A lot of my viewers have asked me how I take my point of view videos, and I've mentioned that I do have a GoPro hat. I have a somewhat different method of making it and utilizing it than most people that you've seen. Again, this is one of my prototypes. It's based upon just a regular hat, I guess. It's fully adjustable with the Velcro on the back. Nothing special about this hat. I got it at Walmart for about $4 or $5. First thing you'll notice is that it has a GoPro buckle, just the regular everyday buckle that comes with the cameras. And on the other side, it has another one. But the difference between this one and this one is that one is offset. See, this one comes further away from your face, and this one sits further back on your forehead. The reason for that is because I like to use many different kinds of GoPros. One of my favorites is the actual Session. Here is my Session camera. The way I have it set up is I have an adhesive, I guess, mounted to the top of my car. So I just stick this onto the top of it, and then from there I can move this around like so, aim it at whatever, and then from there I can take really good time lapse, or I can take really good videos because, well, my car is the stable tripod or whatever. But the first thing I'm going to do is take this off. Okay, unscrew that, take this off, set it aside. Then you have this, mount that to the top of this. Okay, so that is pretty much what I have on my head right now. But the camera that I'm using on my head is the GoPro Hero 6 Black Edition. This is a Hero 5 Session. You can see from my shadow over there that I'm actually using the camera that I'm talking about. But with this alone, you can capture awesome point of view film and photos. Because remember that your GoPro is voice activated, so you can just look at something and say, GoPro shoot burst, and it'll do that. That's really, really cool. Now I wanted to talk to you about why this is on the bottom. Okay, many of you know that GoPros, they're interchangeable. You can mount them upside down and right side up, and it doesn't matter. You can change that in the settings. So this one right here, mount it right here in front of your face. Now you're not going to win any looks awards or anything like that. But the reasoning behind this is when you're wearing this, you can look directly at what you're talking about, and you can talk directly into the microphone. So even if there was a little bit of wind, it wouldn't really affect it because you're in effect talking directly into the camera, and that bypasses all the wind noise and it just absorbs it. It's really cool. Now with this, the wearer puts it on, they look at whatever, you can take any kind of video. It also leaves this thing for the top. Okay, it's a good question. A lot of people, they ask, well, what do you have that on the top for? Here's another one. Another reason why I have it. Here I have a GoPro Lite. This thing is powered by a GoPro Hero 4 Silver battery. And yes, I still do have a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. It's actually in the car and I use it for time lapse. Well, anyway, believe me that this thing comes out. I can't get it right now because my nails are kind of short. On the back is a button to turn it on. There's high, there's low, and there's strobe. This is more than bright enough, more than sufficient to light up most things that are underground. So mount this back into here. This is the exact same size as a GoPro Hero 4, silver and black edition. That's why it fits in snugly. And this is beautiful, okay? I love this because with this system, I can mount this on the top like this. Pull out another one of these things. And check this out. Now, you can do some nighttime investigating. See that? You're talking into the GoPro here in front of you, and it's lit up here at the top. So whatever you're looking at is well lit up. At night or in mines, this is my preferred way of doing things, because you don't have to fumble around holding a flashlight or anything like that. This works awesome. Okay? The way that I mounted all of this, if you'll notice, there's some threading, is because I used hot glue to initially set this down in the middle, but to reinforce it, I actually used some thread and some fishing line. This fishing line is looped up and down through the hat. As you can see, it's crisscrossed right there. And this fishing line is high strength braided. It's like that spider wire stuff. It's a cheaper version though. And since it's has an actual braid and it's made of fabric, you can put some super glue on it and it'll absorb right into it and make it solid like steel. So as you can see, I made a bunch of loops, and once I had a bunch of tension on there and I pulled down tight, then I dripped some super glue on there and it solidified almost instantly. Made this thing permanent. Like I said, these things are rock solid. There's no way you're gonna break this. So once you put this on your head and you focus on whatever, you're gonna capture it. And remember that this GoPro, it's voice activated. See right there, it's recording.